Well, it's been quite a while since I've done one of these. But you know what, I felt it was time to come back and dive into the world of film and its dark sides. And today's subject is something that I'm sure if you know your films, you are probably boiling with anger at. And let me tell you, you are not alone. I'm talking about the notorious schlock factory that is the Asylum. For those who don't know, the Asylum are a direct-to-video company that produce movies for said medium. However, these films usually are rip-offs or clones of popular blockbusters, otherwise dubbed mockbusters. Get it? Very original. And well, these guys make absolutely no effort to hide their blatant stealing. Just allow me to list some of the titles that these oh-so-ingenious masters of entertainment have to offer the commercial public. Transmorphers, The Terminators, Titanic 2, Battle of Los Angeles, 2012 Doomsday, Almighty Thor. Tell me, do any of those names sound familiar to you? Yep, that's right, they're blatantly stealing from popular blockbusters of the day. Transmorphers to Transformers. Yeah, that's right, an already mediocre series gets even more mediocre rip-offs. What a cycle. The Terminator, like, really, adding the and S at the end automatically constitutes as a whole new series, guys? Really? Is that the logic that's going on these days? And Battle of Los Angeles, Battle Los Angeles. Get it? Because putting of in the title totally makes you a completely different film, and so not obviously a blatant cash-in of an average popcorn film. And that's just scratching the tip of the iceberg, people. Let me tell you something a little deeper. Now, how long do movies take to get made? A couple of months? A year? 2 years? 3 years? Sometimes even more. Of course, this is all made up of pre-production, which is things like script writing, budgeting, health and safety, location finding, getting the cast and crew together. Then you've got production, which is actually making the film, and then you've got post-production, which is the editing, the music, the special effects, and then of course you advertise it and sell it out there on whatever medium you've chosen to do. Now, how long does the Asylum take to make any one of its films? Go on, take a guess. Seriously, take a guess. How long did the Asylum take to make a film? 1 month. Uno. One. Yep, that's right. They do everything that I just mentioned in 1 month. Far be it from me to question quote-unquote professionals, but last I checked, isn't filmmaking a long process that requires a lot of thought? Why would you make movies this way? What is the logic? How can you put together a good script, find good actors, get a good director, and then do all the other stuff within such a short span of time? I don't understand how that works. Of course, the Asylum themselves make it pretty obvious why they do this, because when a new blockbuster is on the horizon, like Thor or Transformers, they'll rush out a crappy cash-in as soon as they can, because screw quality entertainment and working on your film and making it the best you can. Let's just slap together a bunch of half-assed directors, technicians, and actors, and then just put it in the stores for £12 or $20. And hope people are fooled by the similar names into thinking, "Darn, they put it out on DVD, so I can go watch it and not pay to see in the cinema. Ha ha ha." And then of course it turns out that it is far inferior to the actual thing, even if the actual thing wasn't that good to begin with. I mean, who the hell makes films this way? what kind of people would be crazy enough to think this is a good idea? I mean, I don't wish to offend anyone, but to anyone who's watching this who works for the asylum in any department, let me ask you this. Where is your dignity? Are you really going to be that soulless and make these crappy Z movies? They're not even B movies, they're Z movies. They are so lazily put together that Ed Wood himself would be ashamed. And the shamelessness doesn't stop at just simple cash grabs. These people have no morals. Why did I say that, you ask? Look at one of the titles I brought up. Titanic 2. Now, just think about that for a moment, guys. They're making a sequel based on an event that cost the lives of about 1,000 or more people. Now, I don't know about you, but last I checked, you don't make sequels to tragedies. Hey, seriously, it's one thing to adapt the Titanic for a cinematic adaptation and let people know how it happened, but it's quite another thing to act as if, it's just some stupid summer property, so we're going to make sequels and sequels and sequels. Like, you guys have no respect. Anyone who is involved with that film, the writer, the director, the actors, you guys have absolutely no respect for the people who died on that ship. I mean, what are you going to do next? Titanic 3, The Revenge. Titanic 4, The Dream Master. Titanic 5, The Curse of the Iceberg. Titanic 6, Revelation. And then they're going to try and reboot it as Iceberg, The Titanic Part 7. Unbelievable. It's just, why would you even think about making a film like that? Why would you treat one of the greatest disasters in human history as if it's some fluff piece of merchandising that you can just slap into the stores? What substance must one take in order to think that's a good idea? To show complete and utter lack of respect for something like that. Bottom line, don't ever buy an Asylum product. I don't care how cool it may look. I don't care if it has someone you like in it. Avoid them like the plague. Because these are an insult to B movies. These are not even worthy of being called C movies. These are disasters. These are catastrophic failings of human imagination. Michael Bay and Uwe Boll have more dignity than these guys. Yeah, that's right. The guy who butchered Transformers and the guy who butchers video games for a living have more dignity and more cinematic capabilities than anyone involved at the Asylum. And the sad thing is, these guys have money, crews, casts, and actors. They are in a position that many filmmakers would like to be in, to have some means of financial resources to put their ideas on screen and to get it out there with the general public. These guys have that power, and they're throwing it down the toilet by doing lazy cash-ins. Because, screw making original content and proving that direct-to-video movies don't all suck. You're just going to keep cashing in and cashing in and cashing in until people we're tired of that and cast you aside. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And that's all I had to say, and well, till next time.